actually cold. It's cold this morning. I'm cold because I didn't wear long sleeves because I didn't want to have to do wardrobe changes again. So I have to get a jacket. It is, oh, it's 65 degrees. Okay, well, that's not bad. We were 50, oh no, excuse me, it's 61. The phone had to refresh. It's 61 degrees. We did get down to 53. It's about 10 o'clock on the nose. It is 10 o'clock. Okay, so today I'm gonna get the rest of this dirt into the beds. Number one goal for today so that it can start working its magic, right? It can't work its magic right down there. So that far bed over there that has all my broccolis, like the majority of my broccoli, that bed I loaded up with that crap dirt, that orange clay sand crap. They were digging out a pond, you know, for the neighborhood that used to have woods on it. So I thought, you know, it's probably got some good leaf matter and, you know, forest floor components. Turns out it's pretty much crap. So I do want to get about 2 inches, at least 2 inches layer across that span, and that's a 30-foot span. I don't know. We're gonna see. I also need to do around my peppers right there, my ahi lemon drops, and my eggplants and things. I'm not so much worried about the watermelon because the watermelon's not gonna last much longer because we are just a little bit too cool now for watermelons, and I didn't get any more. It's noises. It's Sunday again. I know. I didn't do much last week. It's Sunday again. I think the last long video I posted was Sunday, and that's Chloe. Oh, the dogs are about to start. Anyway, right there at the entrance where I have some fish peppers and all that, I do want to raise that level up. It's a little bit low. So let me get set up and get to work because the dogs are about to go off. So I got the soil around everything. I did not do this back part here because I want to make sure I have enough soil for everything around the plants first. So if there's any left over, of course, I'll cover up any of that other stuff. So this is done. Now, we're going to work over here. I do have some squash. White scallop squash. I have a female flower that closed up yesterday and I'm not sure if it got pollinated, so I have a male, so I may tear open that closed up flower and stick a male stamen in there, so that could happen. But anyway, I've also noticed it is almost 11 o'clock and the potager is still in darkness, mostly darkness. So these plants aren't going to do anything. These plants aren't going to do anything this winter. Just so you know, everything's just going to sit in a holding pattern. Looking mostly lovely, but they're going to be in a holding pattern until spring, probably until February, all these cold season ones. Hopefully my beans do something because they won't last the winter. But I'm noticing if I don't have sunlight until noon, and then this potager I was noticing yesterday, I came outside to edit for a little bit, like in the cool breeze and have my wine. I noticed that the sun was gone from this front section, like around 3:30 or 4. So I'm thinking these plants are getting about 4 hours max, 3 to 4 hours. So anyway, it's my 3rd year with this garden. Apparently I'm just gonna forget what happened the year before, and every year's a new year. still working, but I wanted to give you a little update. So this whole row here, it is 11:59, might be 12 noon by now, but this whole side now is in sun. So noon. I'm gonna try to make a note of when it's back in shade again this evening, just to see how many hours this area is getting with my squash and my green beans and my cowpeas and my broccolis. It's hot in the sun, and then when you go into the shade, it's chilly. It's weird time of year, but I'm not complaining. I'm sweating a little bit today. This big blank spot here is where I planted all that big kahuna. I planted so many big kahuna. I planted some kind of in the shade, and I'm like, okay, I'll do a few seeds here in the bright sun, spaced appropriately, not end to end like I was doing, just to see if they grow better in full sun versus part shade. Well, they just didn't grow at all. Not one big kahuna came up, so fun story. I'm trying to hurry up and get this done, all the work stuff, all the hard work. I want to get the work done so I can just come out here and piddle and enjoy this fall and winter. Can that happen? Because it was supposed to happen this summer and it didn't happen. Anyway, I'm talking. Okay, let me get back to work. Guess what? It's still very warm. It's also still very pleasant and breezy. I'm at the end. This last little section here is the last bit of this long stretch besides that large corner triangle piece. So let me finish up going around these radishes, my black Spanish radish, my watermelon radish. The radish don't seem to be doing too well. I don't think they're bulbing because when I planted them it was too hot. I'll show you how much of the soil's left. I'm so very glad I put down a sheet and just didn't dump the soil on top of my other soil, because I think the level would have already gone down and just incorporated itself into the native dirt. Anyway, I'm happy I did what I did. So anyway, I'm quit talking. Let me get back to work. Okay, this area is next. Right here, got all my fish peppers and eggplant, and I've got some sugar golden sweet peas there. I need to tie up this salvia. I want to cut it out completely, but I feel like I need to keep it for the pollinators. It's that weird time of year where pollinators need things, so I'm gonna leave that, maybe tie it up. So before I can start loading in dirt, those golden sweet peas have come away from the fence. They were climbing. I need to re-secure those, so I'm gonna do that first, just so they're up and climbing and not getting tangled and they're out of the way. And I keep forgetting to tell you that that salvia, that purple salvia, smells a little bit like purple grapes, which is weird because it's purple, but it smells a little fruity. That's weird. That's fun. That's weird and fun. Quick note, it's 2:39 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm still working on that area over there, but I noticed this corner is dark. So the sun is not over here with the salvias and my gnome, all that, it's dark. And then it picks up again over there. Interesting, huh? Just noticing the light today. So that section there is starting to get dark. This corner over here is still in sun, but yeah, we are already in the shade at 2:30 in this corner because there's some oak trees. So there's some oak trees there, and of course my oak trees, my big oak trees there. Those are live oaks. So just making a note, Bella. The day got away from me and it's starting to, well, the sun's starting to go down. Chloe, no. So I went inside to get some sausages and mustard because Mr. Smith just threw some sausages in the oven. I'm like, oh yeah, I can eat. You know, I haven't really eaten today. So I went into that. And then my neighbor, Wendy, came over and brought me some plants. I know, I'm gonna have to show you that later. I really need to do a plant haul because she brought me plants yesterday. Chloe! She brought me plants yesterday and she brought me plants today. And then Brampton Gardener did a premiere. So right when Wendy got here. And then Cece called. And there's a lot going on. I still need to call back Cece. I'm gonna call you back in a minute. I need to call her back. Anyway, so I'm back out here in the garden just to wrap up this video, which pretty much is me loading dirt into beds. And that's boring. I apologize. The beds look good. The beds look good. I've watered everything in. It looks amazing. And I came out here to put this in one of my pots. This is one of the plants that she brought me, just one of them. It's an angel trumpet. You've seen those big angel trumpet things? They're like a upside down, like a broomstick skirt. If you ever had one of those long broomstick skirts, it's like a really long skirt. So she said it's either pink or it's white or it's yellow. We'll find out. So I have a pot over there with my Spicy Glow basil in there. The basil will be done soon, but I'm thinking if I just stick this in the ground, it should root. But I have 2 other smaller cuttings in my office that I'm gonna put in rooting hormone and put in pots and keep them in the house until they root. But we're just gonna see, because this is a really long one. It's a really long piece. I'm just gonna stick it in there, because usually when I just stick things places and forget about them, they root, right? It's just the law. It's Murphy's Law of Nature. That's not true. I just made that up. So I probably added the most inches of dirt to this bed than to any other part of the garden because it was so low right here. Like I literally would dump a bucket and whatever height that bucket is, like literally there's like that much soil all the way down. And I could probably put some more here, but I'm not gonna because I don't have much left. We're down to the sheet in most places, so I'd say we probably have at most 4 bucket loads left, which is fine because I did most of what I wanted to do. All of this is done. I still have what's in this wheelbarrow, which is quite a lot. So I need to get that back corner there. That's a big corner though. And I'm thinking I'll use the stuff in the wheelbarrow and start that back there. All this is done. Looks so flipping good. I have a little bit over there that I could do. All this is done the other day. Still have a lot of stuff to get planted. Oh, Swiss chard's looking good from the other day. That's from last week. Looking really nice. This is looking good. Did all around the eggplants, all around the peppers. So I did not get to do back here. There's not enough to do all this. That's gonna have to wait till next time. Oh, can I tell you? My dahlia, oh, how gorgeous is that? So this is Unwin's Mixed Colors seed that I got in the seed swap from Indiana Backyard Gardener. I only had one seedling that made it. I planted all the seeds in the dirt. I only got one that made it, and it's beautiful. Look how tall it is. And it only started blooming like maybe less than a month ago. So I have the one here. I bagged it so I can save seed. I'm literally obsessed with growing dahlias from seed now because you just don't know what you're going to get. And this is beautiful. We're just going to cut this short. This is going to be a short one for a Sunday work day because really all I had time to do was the dirt. And then whatever's left over, we'll save that for one thing a day for this week. So anyway, thank y'all for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.